WindyCityUnderground.com. Your music, your station.
For y'all to be up in here. Y'all in the building. And then I also have other individuals in the building. I'm gonna bring them up on camera real quick, y'all. Little difficulty. I'm trying to wear my cowboy hat on Juneteenth because I want y'all to understand where cowboying came from. Okay. Shout out to all the black cowboys. Okay. Hold on. Do it one more time. Chicago. All the black cowboys. Salute to all the black people in the world. Okay. It's Juneteenth. It's our day. We celebrate. Every day is Black People Day, though. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, we got individuals in the building. We got the whole team in here celebrating. We got Chef B Hollywood in the house. We got Shy Baby in the house.
What's the word, y'all?
Yes, indeed. And we also got Black Divinci in here.
How y'all doing?
Period. Yes. I hope y'all ready for a nice, real quick, thirsty Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? Because we thirsty every week, and that's what it is. You know what I'm talking about? We cowboying. We bootsing on the grounds. We ain't got on boots right now because it's a little hot. I don't know how they be doing boots at 90 degrees. And we in Chicago, we're not gonna do it. So y'all can have the boots. We're gonna put the hats on. We might get some fans, bust them out.
And put some tennis shoes on. Call it a day.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check in with us. Let us know what y'all doing for this Juneteenth. Okay, y'all. We turned up all artists. Please and thank you. Insert this music. You see this right here? What do you see on the ground? If you like to submit your music to the station, make sure you screenshot this QR code and put your music on there. We're going to get into some music really quick. Right now, I know y'all just heard that Freedom by Beyonce and Kendrick. I'm talking about Kendrick. Yeah, I said what I said. Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar too. His people from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all his people who rock out with us and be making sure they tuning in to Windy City Underground because they definitely tune in to us for sure. That song, you know what I'm saying? Like, what does freedom mean to y'all?
What does it mean, sir?
Yes, what does freedom mean to you guys?
Everybody got quiet on that question.
Yeah,
I
can tell you
what freedom means to me is being. I know we still work, still gotta work, make money, so you really ain't free. But you could still walk around and not get whipped. So you're free.
I mean, as long as you're on the other side of the border, because the other side just definitely might happen.
No, I mean like snatched up.
We can get snatched up.
Lynch. No, we can't.
We can't.
No more.
Yeah, we can't. I mean,
we're free.
There was some boys just got done in that town, Sierra.
We're free.
All right, according to Sierra, we is free. Okay, us is free.
I could talk about this all day. I feel like we physically free.
Y'all done got the man started.
I'm about to say anything started. That's all like we physically free, but the mentality.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree though.
We have mental freedom.
That's what you think we got mental freedom, Shot Baby?
Yeah, because honestly, like really, we can't really. I mean, I don't know. I don't think freedom counts. I don't know. Look, it's confusing. I don't think we got free. We got freedom enough. We free enough.
Some freedom in basically.
We free enough.
I don't know about what enough is, but
like I don't know. Like we can't do everything that we want to do.
Okay. I see where you're going.
Yeah,
but some stuff, right?
Yeah, I said free enough.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't think we free enough, but I do agree that it is some stuff. We definitely
do a lot of stuff that we really wanted to do that we came so far for.
Yeah, and then that's the part where it's like we free, but it's the enough part. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, are we free enough? We are barely. Like we.
I don't like how downtown do everything else for every other holiday but Juneteenth.
Because I
feel like they should have some type of something.
Right.
Agreed.
It don't gotta be like a parade, but like show us some type of
Exactly.
Show us some type of appreciation.
It definitely makes it seem like
stuff for Christmas. They got stuff for fucking July 4th and all the other white man holidays. But when it come down to the black man,
where are the holidays, guys? Where is the stuff?
They gave us the shortest month, and then was like, okay, we'll give you an extra day a couple months later.
Right. A couple months later. Right. It's crazy.
If you really think about it.
But that's true.
Jarrell, one of the night students, said they got some events going on. I don't know about all that.
Yeah. So there's a lot of events going on. Like right now, a lot of things going on. Then you got Black Boat Weekend coming up this weekend. Y'all getting on the boats?
You gotta pay to get on?
I mean, if you know somebody with a boat, no, but it's
I don't know nobody with a boat. So I'm not that connected.
Well, then let's work on that. But there's people with boats,
I put on for one.
But yeah,
I got invited to a couple of them because I'm a photographer, right?
Okay,
but it's the vibe. You feel me? Like, ironically, I got invited to all of them on the same day. Like, hey, we want you to come to this thing. After I saw this clip of Ice Cube talking about how he was going to get in the water. Well, I think it was Ice Cube. He was always going to get in the water with Death Row that one day, and someone told him to get off that boat. You feel me? It's just, when I see certain things, I'm like, it's the reason I saw it.
He's talking about what?
I'm superstitious. I'm superstitious. You feel me?
I am too. I believe in
so it's like Why, as you're texting me, asking me to get on the boat, I'm seeing a video on my other phone. Somebody talk about how, oh yeah, I felt the energy. Something told me not to get on that boat. So that was something telling me not to get on that boat. I don't know.
Motherfuckers gonna be throwing chairs at people and stuff.
Well, just so y'all know, we did have a freedom parade. Since you over here talking about they could have at least had one, we do have a black mayor in Chicago.
I know. You know about the parade.
Yeah, I didn't either. I ain't gonna lie to you, but for us having a black mayor here in Chicago, it's expected that we would have something. Now, what I will say is, I don't think it was very publicly announced. Like we here in the downtown area, so
they would never publicly announce that.
Well, I don't want to say that. I would hope that one day
I don't sugarcoat like that. I just
stuff,
honestly speaking, certain stuff they don't put out there like that. Cause
you're right. They definitely don't. I'm trying to figure out where this Juneteenth parade was. Let me see. I'm checking on Fox. It was like so what on the west side? Okay. Well, okay. So this is my cousin was part of this. My cousin Alderman. So I remember I saw this morning. I did. Yeah, it was on the west side, like passing Costner. And actually, we can just like hear from this little lady. She can All right now.
Okay,
you hear me? So shout out to them. Okay, shout out to all those people that were a part of creating that 100% affordable building, and also those people who were a part of creating the Juneteenth Freedom Parade. It would be nice to have seen it maybe expanded to another side of town also, but at the end of the day, maybe us Southsiders need to go on the West Side. The West Siders come to the the Bud Parade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So I would also say next time West Siders, let us know so we can be down there, y'all. We love y'all for real, for real. Shout out to the city and all the black people in the city of Chicago. Artists, make sure y'all send that music in for sure, for sure. We're about to get into some music real quick. Some Fly Cool Club with Smiles so that we can get on these hot topics of the week because it's hot outside and it's hot topics and y'all wilding outside. You'll hear me and I got to stay in the cool because I'm sugar. I'm a melt.
By the way,
I was talking about pray for the big friends. Okay. And all those who have asthma, y'all stay hydrated.
That's the Fly Cool Club.
Make a smile for me. In a better place now. Newsstands, close-knit relationships that found loose strands. I got old friends, I got new friends. But in the midst of it all, I got true friends. I'm super fly cool on them. Always in your corner. They know I'm the one that back gone. Like pool on them. All my chicks be pretty. Y'all them chicks be having food on them. All my chicks be ready. Yo chicks, man, they did with you, homie. They won't steal out shots. And all your dreams will see no action. Tell me your grip isn't firm enough. Too much form like it's two of me. Kinda broke. Gotta wrap it up again like two mummies. Known to turn that dry rabbit to a new bunny. Kill it, so why she riding? Doom buggy. A lot of people misunderstand my stilo. Forever in my deck, you'll all soon hug me now. Just close your eyes, dream of a way. Yeah. Just smile, smile, smile just a little bit. Don't let a goofy throw you off. You a bad boy. That me happy, that's underrated. These ain't pure, they concentrated. Stuff I'm lost in the thoughts on, man. Mr. Fly Cool, Mr. Dog Swag. I need wealth for fame so we get the bag. And when we take them losses, we don't get mad. We get even. That shit's even. Come on, it's grieving. Yeah. Easy. Please believe it. Young niggas hungry. No macaroni, they won't get cheese. Fly Queen, you should be a part of this breed. Made new money from the tricks up my sleeve. So I want you peasant to bow to a king. One thing that don't die is my dream. Close your eyes, dream of a way. My baby, go away. Close your eyes, Sunday way.
All right, Windy City Underground. It's your girl Dora Lola on Control Alt Delete. And again, happy Juneteenth to you guys. Yes, indeed. This is Freedom Day. I hope you guys are all out celebrating. And make sure y'all catch the show if y'all out celebrating because it will be on all platforms right after we close. Yes, indeed. That was Smiles by Fly Cool Club. Shout out to Fly Cool Club. Always keeping it smooth. You know what I'm saying? It's a smooth city. I'm smooth. Fly Cool Club is smooth. It's just a smooth place to be. It's just the way life is. Smoothness. Smooth. Period. So next, guys, we have No Rush by Smooch Wallace. Okay. Wait, let me make sure. Okay, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. And it definitely is. Okay, there it is, y'all. Took a little time. Like I said, y'all, this is bad. Excuse me. No Rush featuring Smooch Wallace. Featuring Bad. They got the words a little complicated up here. Not my fault.
Pose up. If I just rose, so you won't show love. Real niggas throw it up. Pretty girl, show love. Pour another toast up. Cameraman's out, gotta get the close up. We about to lock in. Back to the spot with my kin. Shorty at the bar with a friend. Riding around, we drinking. Yeah, let me wine like sensation. Baby, thick like Kim K. So we walked over to the DJ. And she said, are you trying to get fresh? Yeah. There ain't no rush. No rushing. No rush. All the parties will turn up, but DJ. There ain't no rush. No rushing. No rush. All the parties will turn up, but DJ. There ain't no rush. No rush. No rush. Let me slow the tempo down, please, DJ. There ain't no rush. No rush. No rush. Yeah. Party jumping, mood is right. Hands on her, she can feel the fire. Drink is flowing, we can take her out. Slow it down, I'ma take my time. Smooth it. Watch you while you shake that. In a circle, throw it back. Toxic king, you know I'm bad. About to lock in. Back to the spot with my kid. Shorty at the bar with her friends. Riding around, we drinking. Yeah, we right like sensei. Baby, thick like Kim K. So we walk over to the DJ. And she said, you're trying to get friends. Yeah. There ain't no rush. No rush. No rush. All the parties will turn up a DJ. There ain't no rush. No rush. No rush. All the parties will turn up a DJ. There ain't no rush. No rush. No rush. Give me some tempo down, DJ. There ain't no rush. No rush. No rush. DJ, slow it down. Vibe is right. Mood is right. Please, me.
And that was No Rush by Smooch Wallace. Yes, it was. Yes. So make sure y'all go and catch that on Facebook, on YouTube, on all platforms. Okay, y'all. Make sure you go and check out No Rush by Smooch Wallace. And next we have It Don't Matter by Crew featuring Tia Songbird.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter what we do. Ain't no pressure, but blowing pressure. The wave is extra. The drip is saucy like never. We with whatever. It's closed curtain, so we getting Satan. Next time wasted. Time is money, won't waste a second. My first impression, game is universal. Chopped it up on some personal. Now got you open, you also noticed I'm feeling you. The sky is the limit, just hit my line and I'm sliding through. It don't really matter what we do, long as I'm with you. Never a dull moment, we lit like a bug glowing. Whatever you wanna need, know I got the plug on it. You got the juice, now don't be shy, baby, gone flown it. I got your back, you got my front, that's how we gon' run it. They hating, they jealous, don't say yeah, your friends the trip. I think they funny like they Chappelle on some comedy. Way too playin' to be concerned with some pettiness. We doing us, everything else is irrelevant. Hey, every time we link, I ask her what she wanna do. She reply, it don't matter long as I'm with you. Every time we link, she asks me what I wanna do. I reply, it don't matter long as I'm with you. It don't matter what we do. I'm with you. As long as I'm with you, it ain't no pressure, And as long as you with me, won't be no stress, Every time I'm in your arms, it's like a blessing. I'm gonna see you wherever without question. So you can squeeze me, baby, please, another side. And if you're rolling, then I'm riding, no doubt. It ain't no doubt. If you take the bottom, I'm taking the top. On time, or reverse it to whichever way you want. Seem like the time be flying, whether we out vibing, at the slot relaxing, or in traffic we sliding. Some call it intuition, I call it perfect timing. Time that we spend together, just get better with timing. No need for making plans, they tend to get rerouted. Just say less in advance, never know where we wind up. Feeling this mutual chemistry irrefutable. It don't really matter what we do, long as I'm with you. Every time we link, I ask her what she wanna do. She reply, it don't matter long as I'm with you. Every time we link, she asks me what I wanna do. I reply, it don't matter long as I'm with you. It don't matter what we do. I'm with you. It don't matter what we do. I'm with you.
It's a matter. It's a matter. It's a matter. It's a matter. It's a matter what we do. It's a matter. It's a matter.
Need a fresh start? Tune in to Control Alt Delete with Dora Lola every Thursday, 12 to 2 p.m. We're bringing you the best R&B, reggae, soca, and neo soul. Let's set the mood right.
His vocal is hot. Said I am in love with you, and you love me. I never would think that you would ever stop loving me, 'cause I'm dangerously in love with you. I'll never leave. Said you never leave. I'm never gonna stop loving you. I ain't never loved nobody like I love you. No, no, no. I ain't never trust nobody like I trust you. Yeah, yeah. Ain't nobody never treat me like you treat me. Baby boy, you got me wrapped up in my feelings. Said I wanna do some things to you. Baby boy, you're like a dream come true. Baby, it's deeper than sex. I'm here whenever you're stressed. We got our love and respect. Yeah, yeah. I'm never leaving your side. You know that I'm down to ride. Baby, you all that I got. Yeah, yeah. Feel like R. Kelly, I believe I can fly. Got this feeling, but I don't wanna hide. Cause I said I am in love with you, and you love me. I never would think that you would ever stop loving me, 'cause I'm dangerously in love with you. I'll never leave. Said you never leave. I'm never gonna stop loving you. I'm never gonna stop loving you. I'm never gonna stop loving you. Na, 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 yeah, 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 yeah,
That was its vocal, honey. Okay? Stop playing, baby. We dangerously in love 2 times. Not once, but twice. Yes, indeed. Its vocal is definitely a hot artist, y'all. Next up, like I said, we got to get y'all with the news. We got to let y'all know what's going on. Because at the end of the day, we got to get some news in. I know y'all want to know what the weather going to be like. Yeah, it's going to be all 90s basically for the most part of the day. Yeah, sure. But you're going to have some rain in there too, guys. So I'm going to get it to you right now. So yeah, today, right now, 82 degrees. A few chances of showers, maybe a little bit of lightning. Y'all know we had all that rain yesterday. Crazy rain, right? But today we might get a little bit more. After that, y'all, you know what? It's over with for the rain for a few days. So tomorrow it's going to be 85. And then Saturday, maybe they hitting us with all 90s. 94. Sunday, 94. Monday, 95. Okay? So make sure y'all stay hydrated and drink y'all water. Stay out the way. Period, y'all. And Tuesday, it's going to get to changing. It's going to drop down to 85. And then we're going to have about 4 or 5 days of rain, y'all. I ain't going to lie to you. We got that hurricane down there, Storm Eric. I believe that's his name. Yep, that's his name. I looked it up yesterday because I like to be in knowledge. Because one of the days I was like, one of these days a hurricane is gonna be named after who? After me. Okay, like seriously, it's gonna be a hurricane named after me. I don't care what nobody's talking about. Hurricane Dora. I know. I wonder if it's a Hurricane Dora. Yeah, because like, let me go look on Google. Is there a Hurricane Dora? Let's see what Google has to say. Yeah. Oh, dang. That was just last year. Just 2 years ago. I was a hurricane. Sorry, y'all. I already been a hurricane.
That storm.
Yeah. Hurricane Dora. Oh, excuse me. Hurricane Dora, also known as Typhoon Dora. Dang, a typhoon is crazy.
You sound serious.
You hear me? 2023, baby. It went to Florida. That's what happened. So, y'all just make sure you guys prepare. And when it's gonna rain, put y'all plants out there. Get those buckets out there to catch that good rainwater, okay? Because the water bills is too high. And other news, we got like Chicago man carjacked a woman who was handicapped on the west side. This is crazy. Like, y'all ain't got no discretion. No discretion, okay? Then you got a 69-year-old man shot dead. Now, no discretion. But let me just say this. A lot of these people that's older don't have discretion either. Like, they don't have no discretion. And I want to know, like, what do you think? Okay, because we just got so much stuff.
Y'all need to sit the fuck down and go to school.
Something just at least just read a book or something.
Because y'all just out here doing stuff just to do stuff.
Literally.
Y'all ruining the rest of y'all life. For what?
Right. And somebody else is like, why they at it? Like, come on now. For what reason? And then here they go.
Complain when you went in jail, but you did what you did.
Right. Talking about free the guys and all that stuff.
He killed a 69-year-old man. What are you freeing him for?
I mean, craziness. Absolute craziness. I'm trying to figure out, like, what's going on with the crematories. Okay. So according to Fox, the Heights crematory in Chicago Heights has been permanently closed down because it's a state investigation. They said the bodies were reportedly stacked on top of each other in broken refrigerated trailers. What? A state hearing scheduled for next week has been canceled after consent order revoked the crematory's license. Y'all. They got. Do I need to read that again? Y'all, hello guys. Am I here alone? Y'all okay over there?
I'm shocked.
That's what I said.
I had to move the camera because she was nowhere.
I was in it, but I was shocked.
Earth to guys, Earth to the crew. I know. The bodies on top, bodies on top, bodies on bodies on bodies.
Bodies on bodies, and you got me and gotta stop getting fucked up.
Like, I don't even know what to say.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Like, no, girl. Oh my gosh, y'all.
Look, you gotta put some movement and stuff.
No, but I'm just trying to figure out. Now, this is a crematory. So you mean to listen to me? So they ain't birthed the bodies. What are they giving these people then? They just giving them dirt. Dang.
You don't know better than me.
Oh, look, all I'm gonna say is, I don't know.
All them souls touching each other.
Look, my granny is in here. This is what they told me. Now,
oh, you wouldn't even know. That'd be messed up.
You see what I'm saying? So now you got all these people thinking they family members is right here. Oh, Elizabeth.
Oh, man, that's messed up.
Oh, Elizabeth. I don't know. It's the little one. It ain't the big one. But my chest.
Little Beth.
Right. Little Beth is crazy. Oh man, y'all. What we got in sports today? Let's check out the sports. Ozzy the next Kyle Long. We don't want to care. I
don't even know who that is.
Yeah, we ain't. What I do want to say is that shout out to the Pope. Okay, wearing his White Sox hat. Yeah, period. Because he was wearing a White Sox hat. He from here.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, girl, I gotta keep telling these folks this. Y'all don't know who from Chicago. I didn't even know that Kale was from Chicago. Did you know that? From
Kale.
Keenan and Kale?
Yeah.
Why we ain't got no Kale Day?
I love orange soda.
You hear me? We need to have a Kale Day where we have just only orange soda. Dude.
I didn't know that.
Do the orange soda.
He said, Kale, you like orange soda? I do. Ooh.
Period. Okay, because who's a dude?
I'm a dude. He's a dude. She's a dude.
We're all dudes.
Hey.
I literally think that the mayor Brandon Johnson needs to have a Kale Day. Like, because I really didn't know Kale was from here. Y'all just seen Kale posted a video.
They
like,
put him on Fat Albert.
That's what I said. You know, he got a footwork and everything.
Yeah.
I feel out like that's wrong.
You know that makes sense. He does sound like a Southside nigga.
Yeah, what you think? If you think about it,
He should have been on Fat Albert then. That's where they should have started him from. That'd have been funny.
Yeah, they casted me.
Or they could make a Fat Albert too or something.
Now that would be dope for real. Like,
but what
they'll have to have kids and stuff though. Like,
yeah, because what's her name?
Kyla Pratt.
Kyla Pratt. Yeah, had Kyla Pratt and him have kids or something.
I could be the daughter.
I mean, I just Mariana in that.
Yeah.
Why he playing
I didn't like it anyway.
The one where you took his head off, he ain't had no brain.
That was Marcus Houston.
Oh.
Well, he ain't had nothing up there. I think that was Marcus Houston. And he just had the hat.
Oh, yeah, that one.
He said, ever that.
That was the craziest movie.
Gonna have a good time.
Right. I'm like, what? I think they start losing their colors.
Balloon. Balloon.
So the Lakers have sold Bus Family sells majority stake for $110 billion.
About that.
$10 billion.
Now we're gonna actually spend some money on some players.
So the Lakers were sold to another company, basically another family, another group of owners.
It's one dude.
Okay.
But what I saw, he loaded. But my thing is, when I was seeing his net worth is $12 billion.
Oh, so it's Mark Walter is the Dodgers' current co-owner.
But I think he's apparently only worth $12 billion. You just gave up 10.
Well, now he worth more, I guess.
You know what? $2 billion is still 1%.
Because like you can make the Lakers better, you know, like they already got their name. That's like the Bulls. Like you can only just make them better. You know, they already have a brand where people support. I could see if it was like the Pacers, you know, like right now, they're in the, they're in the championships finals, but like, then nobody go to be like, oh, I'm going to watch the Indiana Pacers. Let's go get tickets. Unless you live in Indiana.
They good.
Unless you live in Indiana. Right. So
you don't see no Pacers fans in Chicago, but you'll see Bulls fans in Indiana.
You see what I'm saying? Or right here, you'll see some Detroit Lion fans. And I have family that go up there for the games. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not that, a few hours away. So they'll just go and boom. Now they kick, like when we have like the versus games where you got Bears versus Detroit. And so yesterday's game was rained out. The Brewers versus the Cubs. Y'all know I love the Cubs. Even though I'm a Southsider, but I am a Cubs fan. It is what it is,
You forget that the White Sox won the championship.
Yeah.
Like it's like that 2005 championship just be getting swept under the rug.
Yeah.
I thought ever since the Cubs won in 2016, I remember I was in high school when it happened. And my principal was a Cubs fan, and all you heard was "Go Cubs, go!" over intercom. Every single passing period, they played "Go Go Go."
Oh my God.
Like a good week.
I heard that. Well, when I was in high school, the Sox won, so I actually played softball. So
I played all sports.
I think I was in high school. 2006.
He's
like, oh, that was a while ago.
I ain't gonna say it like that.
And you did, so I don't think it really matters. It was said. You said it, and it's been said. Okay, guys. So, what about Tyler Perry's $260 million lawsuit?
About this.
Check me out.
It's making it so ironic that he tried to get the episode get took down so bad.
You think they want to get an episode taken?
No. Remember, it was an episode on the Boondocks about Tyler Perry when he was auditioning people and how he like you never seen that episode? It's a whole episode and he had Pops all oiled up and everything.
Pops, like grandpa?
Yeah,
not grandpa. Grandpa. Right.
Grandpa was finna get Diddy. He was finna get the diddle. Yes.
I'm looking
Grandpa
for men,
ordered
but he said,
literally had them all oiled up, singing and stuff.
I was trying to hold it so bad.
He said, I'm gonna call you Mr. What he say? Grand Handsome. What he say?
See, I call the Chris Hands.
Well, I'm calling the Chris Handsome.
Makes what? That sounds crazy.
You use the easy way, or you use the hard way. The choice is yours.
Okay.
OMG.
That was the most funniest commercial.
Now, on a serious note, though, about the Tyler Perry thing, that's
crazy.
one thing that's always kind of interesting to me. How you can have one perspective, they're saying all this stuff happened, and people say, okay, well, we think he's doing boom, 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 but then, for example, look at people like Jennifer Lawrence and how highly they talk of Tyler Perry. Look at like people like Taraji.
Right.
Or like how highly these are women, how highly they talk about him and the respect they have is like it kind of makes me think,
yeah, they want to be next.
But
I mean, as women though, but when women talk really highly of you, it's like when men talk different, it's like it'd be like a gimmick to it. I ain't gonna lie.
Caliber of woman, no, I'm sorry. Ain't nothing scaring Jennifer Lawrence but God himself.
And neither is Taraji. Taraji got out here and said Oprah wasn't paying her right. Taraji owed me money. If anybody big enough to get up here and say Oprah owed them money, I don't think they're scared of nobody. I'm just gonna be for real. Like,
but Taraji
Oprah owed me money.
Wow.
She said everybody get a car. Where mine at? I ain't get one.
Oh.
I'm for real. She owed me money.
Hell, yeah.
She owed me $5. She do.
Girl, $5 to the $5 billion that she got.
Her car was declined.
I'm crying.
And I was giving her $5.
My Oprah car
she
was declined.
Chips and drink.
Chips and drink. This dream that you had, Sierra.
No, but Taraji and why I'm not in the camera? What's going on right now?
Hey, shout out to Didi Minaj. Okay, happy Black People Day. Thank you very much. The same to you, Didi Minaj. Yes, indeed.
No, but like I was saying, Taraji and Tyler Perry done collabed on so much already.
Mm-hmm. They definitely have.
Which was like, help me on my journey.
But I think a lot of people have like different relationships with people too.
What was that the first one that she was on? What was that?
The first Tyler Perry movie she was in? I don't remember. I don't know.
I Can Do Bad by Myself.
That was the one she was in there?
With Mary J. Blige. And I don't need no
her niece and nephew came in.
Oh.
You wanted to put it
with the handyman, right?
Yes. Oh, he was cute.
I don't know about that.
And I don't need no one to put me down.
I wanted him to come visit my basement.
Okay, I remember that.
You was locking him in there?
No, I ain't gonna lock him because I ain't got a basement.
Well, the civil complaint, y'all, it was filed on June 13th in Los Angeles Superior Courts. Basically, this case arises from a sustained pattern of workplace sexual harassment, according to the paperwork, assault and retaliation. The lawsuit states that describing Perry as leveraging his power to create a coercive, sexually exploitive dynamic. You know, they love to use a lot of words that like they didn't even
around the
go
bush
together.
To sound politically correct.
Yeah,
he tried to take your booty.
Right. So he tried to manipulate you into, but I don't understand why they have to include the dynamic. But anyway, Dixon says, now this is Dixon, all right, who says Perry first approached him in 2019 while Dixon was working at a private event at Perry's studio in Atlanta. According to the suit, Perry offered him an acting opportunity and later cast him in a recurring role on The Oprah.
Oh, that's how I do.
Yeah, that's what they said. Over time, Perry allegedly escalated his behavior with inappropriate text messages, groping, and multiple incidents of sexual assault, including one here. Dixon says he was pinned against the wall and assaulted. Like assault,
He must have been strong then.
They got, all I know is they got the paperwork. And let me just tell you,
I mean, he bought 6'4".
I just watched when Brown said that Medea had a prostate. So you somebody can't. Tyler Perry look real strong.
Oh, Tyler Perry.
But I ain't saying that's what he did though.
Perry in 2019, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why you wait?
Perry approached him.
Right.
Allegedly.
Something's getting fishy.
They got the court document though. Like they got screenshots in here and everything, y'all.
I want to see the
Oh,
screenshot.
showing the text
See, my
message.
whole thing
Can
is,
you bigger?
Can you make
Make
that
it big?
big?
Make it large.
you ain't finna tell me, oh, you gonna give me some acting roles. Now, I need my money right here.
I can't see.
I don't know how to make it.
I need my money up front. I don't need no, I got you later. Nah, I need my money up front.
Why did that photo make me jealous? You two together. Haha, I don't know. It's just Brad. Look at me reading it. I can see it. I'm not gonna sit here and read it.
I'm kind of like this.
If we can read it, y'all, we will read it for y'all. But we can't, and we ain't gonna share it because we can't read it. Y'all can't read it without it. You can see it.
Yeah.
You gonna read which first, the first message or the second
Okay.
message?
Read all
Why
of
did
it.
that photo make me jealous? You two together. I don't know. It's just Brad. Then Tyler. I think he said. He said he just wanted to go for a quick walk to put the. He's stepping, and now I'm waiting to. No, I'm heading to Chipotle by myself. LOL. Dick. Derek.
Huh?
Out there, Chipotle. Let's say Dick Derek. Then the next one going down.
That's what the next one.
What's it going to take for you to have
Ooh, guiltless
guiltless
XEX.
sex?
I
Have
said
y'all-
XEX.
Guiltless XEX. Have y'all found that yet in therapy? Yes, it's the exact same kind of car. Right? CEO Metro. Getting up my religious guilt, becoming a
That's in your head, girl.
Girl, you can't see it. I can see it. Buddhist girl.
a Buddhist. That's so cool. Where you come from? Unfortunately, Derek, I'm being dramatic. Unfortunately, Derek, I have friends who are in their 50s and 60s who are still dealing with that, and it's so sad. You can have freedom from religious guilt and still believe in Christ. Go down.
Isn't Tyler Perry saying this?
Because you know they are people of the Lord.
Do you know how much sex was going on in the Bible?
Well, yeah.
Okay, they kept having kids.
No.
Booty was getting passed around in the
Yeah, you
Bible.
read that. Okay. I can see that. No, yeah, you read it.
You can read this one.
Yeah.
I can't read that one.
No,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
no.
All right, y'all. Well, y'all
So
heard the messages.
Basically, I guess he meant verbally abuse, sexual abuse.
No, sexual assault is when somebody touch you and you don't want to be
He
touched.
pinned them to the wall and raped them, basically.
He didn't say rape.
No, he
Rape
said
is different.
separate.
Sexual assault
It
could
could have
be
been kissing, anything that's
or
that
touch.
to that.
sexual assault is anything that's not penetration. So let's just be
Okay.
clear. Okay, so it could be you touching on somebody and grabbing their body. It's when it gets rough.
Yeah.
That's when it's aggravated.
So a text like that could be sexual assault.
No, that's
Harassment?
that's like that's sexual harassment.
That's what I meant, sexual
Yeah.
harassment. So basically, what I just read was sexual harassment.
Yeah, but then when like in
trailer
person, that's sexual assault. If you just walking down the hall and then he just pee you up and like, come over here, bring that sex.
Oh, what am I laughing? I don't know. Like, what the fuck you doing?
I hope that's not a thing to try and get money. That's my whole thing.
I mean, because if you reading these text messages, it looked like he was alone with the texts.
I mean, yeah, it didn't seem like he was like, right, don't say that, because I ain't gonna lie. You gonna call me Bay, and I don't want you to call me Bay, and I'm gonna tell you, don't call me Bay.
That's not my name. Do not call me that.
Like,
because I got this one boy, he be calling me Bay, and I said, I'm not your Bay.
OMG. Exactly. Breaking news, allegedly. No, Food Network star Ann Burrow, tons of pills found at the death scene. Okay, so apparently Ann Burrow had a bunch of pills nearby when her husband found her unresponsive on the shower floor, according to TMZ. Law enforcement sources tell us a large quantity of unknown pills were found where Anna died in Brooklyn home. It sounds like her husband poured the pills right there. I'm sorry. I'm like, I would never want nobody to just automatically assume I killed my husband if that happened, but like, that stuff be like seeming too like ironic. I ain't gonna like, you know, but maybe she just was so outdone that I'm just saying first of all, the pills don't even work that fast.
Yeah.
Am I the only one over here?
If she took so much, it probably would take an hour or so.
That's what I'm saying. So she just had the pills laid out next to her. She was just holding them for an hour.
He probably choked her up or something, knocked her out or something later on. I'm being honest.
I know. I'm just trying not to laugh. That's why I have to say that.
No, but I really feel like that never sounds right. Like on some real stuff, I have friends who
just like how Whitney Houston and her daughter died the same way.
They'll do it and then go lay down.
Right.
Exactly. To know and then be able to stop
them. Exactly. Exactly. Man, rest in peace to Amber, man. For real.
Because if she would have fell on the floor, she would have had like a concussion or like some abrasions to her head or something. Like they would, nowadays in the medical system, they know how you died, or they can find the way that you died. They know all that. So if it was a drug overdose, they're gonna find it in her system. Or if something happened to her before she had that, or if he did something to her, they're gonna know about it.
Talking about her body was cold when he called 911 and the 911 told him to perform CPR.
Wait. He found. Wait.
First of all, this is wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me you ain't checked on your wife in that long?
No,
when I'm with somebody, I'm gonna buzz.
Go back. Hold on. Go back.
Is you done yet? Turn the light off or something.
Right.
Turn the cold water on.
Turn the light off. Something.
It said he last saw her alive around 1 a.m. the night before, right? And then found her between 6 and 7 hours later in the shower.
Also, he was okay.
Who pop pills and get in the shower, bro?
No,
I'm just saying, like normally they get in the tub, you sit down. Why would I be standing up?
But that's not
like go to sleep or something. Like I have
or sit in the corner somewhere and cry until the work.
Or lay down or something, like close my eyes. I would just want to go to sleep or something. I don't know.
He did it. He lying.
Cause I know this lady from the Food Network. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never ate her food.
It don't sound right.
Yeah, it just don't. And I think we need to start analyzing stuff like that. Analyze our stuff.
Bye-bye.
Right, that don't even just sound logical,
Yeah, like I said, nowadays you can check how a person died.
But why is most of these celebrities they going down like Whitney Houston days?
I mean, but they said that Ray J supposedly was seen leaving the scene because he had been, giving Whitney Houston stuff.
Yeah, he was.
But then they also said that Whitney Houston put him on the stuff. But who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
One that's the godson, something she adopted or something like that.
Wait a minute. No, she did. Wait a minute. I don't know.
Because ain't that's the one who Bobby was dating?
Yeah, no, Bobby Christina,
yeah,
was dating who?
Because that was supposed to be her brother, but Whitney adopted him into the family.
Right, adopted Ray J. Who?
Wait, what?
She didn't adopt Ray J. Ray J was her boo.
Yeah, her and Ray J dated. They was fucking messing around.
Right, which is crazy, but
Oopsies.
Wrong person.
But speaking of Ray J, I love how him and Brandy be doing television and stuff together.
Oh, y'all talking about that Ray J?
Oh my gosh, what
Brandy's brother?
Is you cool?
It's another Ray J. That's why I thought y'all talking about.
What
That's the same Ray J.
No.
If I have,
I know some.
What other Ray J?
I say right.
This one looking like.
I would say Ray Charles.
I'm saying too much.
See, nobody can mention Ray J without me thinking about his unbreakable glasses. Like nobody can break these. And Buddy looked at his ass. I was like,
he was blue. I know he was blue. Not she the baddest bitch out here.
You hear me? Lizzo said, y'all.
She said I've been fat and I've been skinny. You feel like you're with me
on everything. I ain't gonna lie, she do get bars and stuff.
Look, can I give an opinion on Lizzo?
But what is
she
this?
said my little boo boo just better than y'all do.
What's wrong with Lizzo?
It's a little dog.
What's wrong with her? It's just one thing that I've noticed. When she was big, she pushed the body positivity. Now that she got skinny, it's just seeming like now all of a sudden you don't like big people. And I've noticed that's not just her, that's a lot of people.
She ain't slim. Yeah. I'm like, she her man.
But and she's been losing weight. It's been like little subliminal things she's been putting out.
I think that's a personal. Yeah, that's personal. Because when she was big, everybody was talking about her.
No, but I'm gonna say this too, because I was a big girl before. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's just keep this clear. Like, because I've had friends that was big at the same time as me, and then they lost weight, and then at the end of the day, everybody different. I had checked one of my friends before, and they got mad and got out of something. Okay, but like I seen them being like, well, they literally said this out their mouth, like, oh, people are big because they're lazy, and I was like, I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you was just big for like your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, you know how somebody be like your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Grammar school, high school, college, and now you get to after college, and now you're like, oh, like I told him like, don't do that. Like, because you don't have a place to sit there and say that they're lazy because you telling me you was lazy. No, you didn't have the proper education. You didn't have the proper food. You was in the hood where you had food, and we going to school at public school, CPS, getting fed pizza and nachos every day. What kind of diet is that?
Nachos,
what kind of pizza and nachos?
With
pizza
fries,
and nachos
with every meal.
Every day.
Wait.
Every day. We ain't got no green beans.
Eating chocolate milk and pizza.
Come on, all dairy. We eating all dairy.
That's the reason why I got weird.
Plus the snack bar.
You know, then
pizza parties and all.
Like, right. They ain't got no
candy and chips.
They used to blow me. We will have pizza for lunch, and then the teacher could throw us a pizza party.
Like, we just had pizza.
Every day we had pizza. I don't know why we order other pizza. We could just keep this same pizza. Order us some chicken. You know, anything
I used to like them little rectangle pizzas.
They try to make the breakfast healthy.
I know you ain't talking about them rectangle pizzas. Sometimes they came frozen. You talking about the thick ones?
No, yeah, the little rectangle. I used to like them.
The smiley face French fries.
Oh, yeah, them like the ones from a zoo. I like them.
No, it's like the smiley face French fries.
Yeah, they like it from a zoo. They the same things, but the zoo be having characters, the shapes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's delicious. I ain't gonna lie, them real good. They like dang, I forgot the name for them because it's like little hash browns, but there's mini hash browns. You know, it's a name for them. Yes, indeed. So
I guess the rapper. We don't know.
Right, talking about. Yeah. So in other news, Skilla Baby's still alive.
I'm still alive.
He got shot up all them times. Why do they even want to shoot a Skilla Baby? What he do? He just look like it be because the B words, the ladies. He a ladies man, and I think that maybe the dudes be hating because all the ladies just be wanting him. Like my cousin, he got broke up with her boyfriend because she commented on Skilla Baby post and he responded to it. Like, you know how dudes be live, you know, industry people be live. My old cousin, she responded, and then yeah. But like she had got back with him after that. Basically, and you know,
I'm a firm believer in don't get upset at the other person, get upset at what your person is doing.
Right.
If your person decided to disrespect you or whatever the case. You feel me? Like it don't matter if it's Skilla Baby or whoever. Like,
it don't matter if it's Skilla Baby.
I mean, like he acted she called his phone, she texted him. It's a lie. It is what it is. Like when he acted like a Megan Thee Stallion is twerking on Instagram, he ain't gonna be like watching a live and liking it and shit. Like, bro, it's a celebrity. Like you probably never gonna meet him.
Right. For real.
If she does meet Skilla Baby and he get up in there,
that's
not your girl. He did you a favor.
You know, but I mean, you could say that, but then at the end of the day, you can also say this too. Like
with your headphones, they keep coming off.
I know, right? Just imagine, like, okay, just say your celebrity crush. I don't know who that person is. It could be Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Flo Milli. Cool. Say Flo Milli walk in here. You got a female. Y'all engaged.
I'm for like a launcher and a hurricane.
Exactly. So like it's like, you know, we can't have no double standard either though. You got to understand, like, we know good and well Beyonce or y'all top crush. It ain't even got to be your top crush. Like, let's just be realistic.
If Michael Easley come through this though right now, I'm going home.
You hear me?
Shit, I got an ex.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So like right now, if Solange coming here, she like, I'm about to change your life. I've been watching you on social media. And like, I really just bought you a ticket. You know what I'm saying? I want you to come out here. We finna do this, you know, have a good time. You gonna go to Texas? Because that's what I think they got houses out there.
I'm gonna walk.
You a walk.
Yeah, I'm a walk.
Fast.
Let's see how
Yeah.
long it takes to walk from Texas from Chicago to
You're gonna
Texas.
see a big man get little because I'm gonna find a way to get there. What?
I don't think you can go. Well, you might lose
Shit.
some pounds. You might.
So, topic of the day, y'all. Chicago. We got like it's like kids out here that's out of control, right?
Yesterday, I saw
Tell us. What
out
you
my
see?
window.
Okay.
I've never in my life seen a police helicopter with the spotlight aiming at the beach. I got videos of it on my phone.
Really? The kids was out there at
They
the
was
beach.
out there at the beach, 31st Street Beach, acting a fool. It was to the point they had the cops lined up and waiting for them to come down the bridge. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I see the helicopter actually got the spotlight.
I would have jumped in Lake Michigan.
I get on the Fitness app. They was still in cars.
Oh my god.
Yes, like literally in
So
like.
you mean to tell me I'm at the beach and I got to worry about your bad kid still in my car?
They said they was going through looking at people's cars. Somebody was spotted at the bus stop with a gun. Somebody fired a gun. I'm just like, what? Wait, somebody got stabbed at the skate park downtown, down the street. The other day.
What?
Yes.
My kids said that they got security
down
at the little kids park. Now it's security at the children's mayor Maggie. I mean not mayor, but Maggie Daly Park.
Now
That's
that was for
crazy.
another reason. I heard about that. It was a bunch of grown people messing it up for kids.
And I go to the skate park. I do skating over there, and
it's usually chill. I've been there a couple times. Like right over.
It's chill as hell. Like everybody treat each other like family. Like nobody put nobody. Like when I be skating, I be following. You feel me? They be like, "How that girl smell?" Woo woo woo. That's like skate talk. Like we follow. But anyway, I like going over there because it's like what's it called? Ethnic.
It's other cultures,
Right? It's a lot of different people there, and they support. You know, they treat each other like family. But I didn't even hear about that. That's
the topic of the day, y'all. Chicago just put up. They talking about putting up like a curfew. Like, so first of all, let me just be clear. There's already a curfew for
Didn't
these
they have a
kids.
curfew before?
It's already a curfew. Apparently, it's just obviously nobody is.
Girl.
Obviously, ain't nobody getting it together.
Is a way to incite some stuff because them cops is not gonna just strictly target kids. They're gonna try to tell some grown motherfuckers you gotta go at the house. Grown motherfuckers gonna be like, what?
I mean, it says it's for children though. It's for children at certain ages. You know what I'm saying? It's specifically for children. So if you got your ID, you can prove you grown, which you should have anyways when you outside. Let's just be realistic.
Right.
Let's stop being unresponsible adults. Let's have our IDs. You know what I'm saying? We've already had too many situations where if we don't have it, you know what I'm saying? So let's just literally like avoid that situation right there. What if you get suspected as being an immigrant? Like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no ID. That's what I'm saying. They taking them to El Salvador.
Yes.
And they said they doing their time in El Salvador. I ain't even.
And I just saw on Instagram the other day, it was a lady in the Supreme Court that was talking about it. They're literally breaking the Constitution and no one's doing anything about it.
Yeah.
It says in the Constitution, no one can be deported without being able to defend themselves first, without being
without going to court.
Yeah. And they just grab people off the street. I'm seeing fathers, sisters,
I just think they've been grabbing people.
They've been taking kids out of foster homes.
The guy came from the immigrant. He came from court to getting his green card, and they still grabbed him. Police grabbed him and took him. Like he just got his green card. What did you talk? What are you trying to take him for?
I have videos.
Look, they got kids. They kids like 3 years old. They talking about they represent themselves.
Right.
Like. And any of those people all those people who sitting there in those offices in those courtrooms who are allowing a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, any kid that is under 18 to sit there and represent themselves like they walk themselves across this goddamn border by themselves need to go to HE hockey sticks. And that's plain and simple because at the end of the day, y'all are the reason and the problem what's wrong with this country. Like seriously, this country would not be the way it is if it weren't for people who feel like it's okay to put children in a courtroom with a headset that translates to their language.
All I'm saying is
telling them they in court. Do you understand what? No, they like no.
Do y'all remember back in Trump's first pregnancy? I said
not his pregnant. Congratulations,
President. Congratulations.
Back in his first presidency, when those 5, and I keep mentioning this because I'm gonna mention it until they say something. Those 5,000 Hispanic kids that went missing at the border, and nobody did at them concentration camps that they wanted to say was the border shit. Those 5,000 kids that went missing.
5,000.
Yes, over 5,000.
They probably put them in the trucks like everybody else,
and we never hear nothing else about it. My honest opinion. That was how many years ago? They aged out. You know, congressmen they don't like grown booty. They want young. They want little kids. So my honest opinion, all these kids defending themselves and being snatched from their homes and stuff like that. That's how they knew that they
trafficking.
That like on the real thing.
That makes sense.
Why would you take just the kid, and put them on like that kid is not going to be able to track things or know where they're going. None of that. They don't have any way of contact. There's literally people some of they 5-6-year-old
who know they ain't got nobody to support
in
them.
Salvador, and they're here in America and have no way of contacting them. Nobody's letting them know, okay, what's going on with my kid? Nothing. It's trafficking. It's blatant kidnapping. The U.S. government is blatantly kidnapping children.
Facts. That's definitely kidnapping for sure. Y'all make sure if y'all would like to submit your music to WindyCityUnderground.com, y'all screenshot this right here, this QR code, tap it, and submit your song. Okay. This is Ctrl Alt Delete. You guys are listening to us converse about what's going on in the world. You got curfews going on. We got children out of control. We got children missing. It's just all a mess, man. Make sure y'all know where y'all kids at, okay?
Yes.
Keep an eye on your kids. It's important to know where your children are. Shout out to Nigeria.
Hey, girl. We miss you too.
Yes,
I was just thinking about you today.
Yes, indeed. You're supposed to be
come up here, right?
Okay.
Did you say last week, right? That you was coming this week. What happened?
That's what I thought of my
It's almost Friday. Where did you at?
It definitely is. She's supposed to be up here Juneteenth. You're supposed to be up here getting some of this. Hold on, y'all. And I didn't forget. But there's an amazing plate made today because we did tell y'all that Shelby Hollywood was going to be snapping on the plates. And she sold out them plates. Let me just tell you, okay? Shelby Hollywood had macaroni, cabbage, pot roast potatoes, cornbread, banana pudding.
And candy yams.
Oh, I ate all the yams, y'all. My bad. I forgot that was in there. There was no evidence that was in there. That's what happened. So,
because it's so good.
Now next week, I don't know. She might make something else. Shelby Hollywood did talk about making corn, whatever. But we will definitely let you guys know. Yeah, corn in the cup.
Elotes.
No, corn in the cup, but black people.
Yes.
Loaded corn in the cup.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Loaded corn in the cup. Mm-hmm. Or freedom corn in the cup.
Yep, freedom.
Freedom and low
corn, a big waffle lobster.
What happened to local men been there? Because I ain't been seeing them.
You ain't been seeing them, man, because they've been messing up.
That's where Maryland be going. It's the food trucks.
We had one yesterday. I was disappointed.
Very. First of all, it was already pre-made.
Is it any left?
Yesterday.
I was disappointed.
I was real
because they don't make it like the ones they do in the hood. Like the ones in the hood be a little better.
We was in the hood. It was by the E-way. I think
there's always one, and I ain't even been up there. He's the same one I've been going to for years.
Oh, we was on 55th. Yeah, y'all don't go on 55th and Ashland and get you no corn on the cup, no elotes.
No.
Yeah, it ain't gonna lie, y'all. You know that's my hood. Shout out to Motown. And it wasn't right. Umbrellas. Huh?
Let me tell you how she made this.
Right, please, because it was just like a real quick little stop.
She had the corn pre-made already in the cup.
All of it, the whole cup.
That's what she did wrong. Number one.
It was water in the bottom of my corn too.
Then she loaded.
That's why everybody food
on top. She put the mayo first, then the cheese, then the butter, and then the hot stuff.
Shut up, you act like she make corn. Yeah.
Then I taste
it. You gotta put the corn first and then put all the toppers on.
No. This how you make corn.
Right here,
tell her. Do the corn. Right. Do the corn.
Cut it off. That's what she said. That's what she doing. You ain't know what she doing.
Half the corn you put in the cup. You put the mayo, the butter, the cheese. Mm-hmm. Then you put the other corn back on top. Then you put it again. Then you put the hot stuff if you want that. Now that's how you make a corn.
Exactly.
And look, I'm black.
Exactly. And then if you want to make it extra sour, get her kind. We ain't tell you the
Yes.
ingredients.
I'm gonna have shredded chicken. You want chicken? I'm gonna
I
have
just-
shrimp. You want shrimp? And I'm gonna have steak. You
Big
want
back.
steak.
Well, then tell them the ingredients then, because I just.
I'm gonna call it the Big Back Cup.
So come to 9 West Washington
Hey.
Street on Thursday. If
The
you want
idea.
a corn in a cup.
Hold on.
No,
'cause,
Big Back Cup.
I like that big back cup. I like that. I ain't gonna lie.
Big
That's
Back
you know,
Cup.
they like the people like big back name. They like anything that's
So you
got
gonna
big back
call it
on it.
Big Back Cup.
Yeah, I think so. And I think that maybe after this week, after the week after, you know, I don't even eat Italian beef, but I might, you know, get some Italian beef for you to put them on there. I don't even eat it.
Okay.
But I
Like,
think,
what's the Big Back Cup?
you hear me?
After next week, I'm gonna come with egg rolls.
That's what I'm saying. You know
They're
what I'm
gonna be 3
saying?
for $4, and it come with dipping sauce.
We might revisit that price. Okay, so just
Because they
you
little,
know.
3 for $4.
All right. Well,
They're
that's
not
what
the
she
big fat ones.
said. So y'all better get the good prices right
If
now.
you want
while
some
they
more
good.
rolls in your back, come get the Big Back Cup.
That's
But
what I'm
if
talking
you
about.
want to add stuff with it, then it's extra fee.
Yes, indeed.
Drinks don't come with these.
Oh, you hear me? No,
I'm
this
funny.
ain't-
I'm talking about you want the extra rolls in your back, come get the Big Back.
You can have my rolls. You ain't
What?
I got a question.
Yes.
It's a Juneteenth question because that's all I've been seeing. Have y'all been seeing the Montgomery brawl going viral?
Yes. Yes.
What
What a check.
Down my
Where my
time.
hat at? Hold on. Y'all see my hat? Throw the hat up. That's the sign. Up.
I saw.
Hell yeah.
saw
You ain't see that?
Yes, I
Batman
did.
sign. You better start with your check.
Black dude, and it was him. It was a cartoon him throwing the hat and said "Happy Juneteenth" on the
Yes.
hat. I'm like that.
Yes. With that should have been like a, you know, that could have been like the new
That was
polo.
a sign
That was a
all
real
year.
cultural moment. I
That's
ain't
the new
gonna lie.
polo man. That should be the polo man with the hat up in the instead of the horse.
Nah, because I was genuinely like watching it was crazy. Like I remember what Cat Williams said the best. The way he said he's with the boy that was swimming. He was like, "I've never been happier to see a black man swim."
You hear me?
Because when he got in that water, I was screaming like, "Yeah, come on!" Because like they was really over there just trying to dump this man.
Yeah, there was, and you see it happen a lot of times, and a lot of times you mostly see people just minding their business, but apparently this is not a mind your business group of individuals, not this age group.
I miss when we just minding our business, talk about people behind their back, like you know, just.
I like to do it in their face.
I'll do it regardless.
Oh my goodness! I just do it in my head, y'all. It's extreme.
See, that don't work. Cause sometimes I say it out loud, and you feel me? I be.
No, that was not Cash App. I dropped a quarter on the table.
And it did. I was like, you ain't seen me looking like, dang, I got another deposit. Okay, let me see what this one is. But do y'all think
on the table, y'all?
Do y'all think that Chicago should have a curfew for the children?
I believe they should.
Even still, people be liking to sneak out and
they gonna get caught.
You know, dude.
And I feel like your kid won't come missing no more.
Yeah, for sure.
Won't go missing. Let me be correct.
Won't go missing.
They won't become a missing person.
Yeah, Cece, what you think? I know you was like you ain't really agree with the curfew thingy, but like you gotta like I'm gonna say this, like I personally have dealt with other people kids. And they was like just way out of control. You know what I'm saying? Like
I agree with like you said, some of the kids are just like they don't get on discipline. I think what needs to happen is these parents need to just watch their kids. These parents need to be parents. Because I'm sorry.
That's what I
said. My mama didn't let me go outside and I went outside and did stuff, but when them street lights was on, if my ass was not in the house, it was grass.
You hear me? It's a group of kids that be outside at 10 o'clock, 11:30 at night.
My mama came to pick me up from my friend's house. Wasn't no walking home.
Took my nightly shit and was laying in the bed.
Watching television.
Watching TV.
You hear me? In a good old house. You know you was feeling good as a kid. What I'm be outside for?
When you was little, you was outside.
No, I wasn't. By 10 o'clock, I was rubbing my feet together.
No, I'm just saying, but you went outside though.
No, I didn't like me. I didn't like it because look, I don't mean to get deep with y'all.
They said we was giving misinformation. TikTok. This is my first time. My third time going live.
That's their thing now. Because we haven't really mentioned anything for real. But yeah, they doing that now.
No, but we didn't talk about nothing, and that's basically them trying to censor me, and I've not even said anything. And TikTok, how y'all think y'all feel? Why would you think that you're TT?
Yeah.
Fuck the fuck. Y'all don't even pay me. Bitches, you cool? Excuse my language, but not like for real. Like y'all don't even pay me. Like literally, I'm the product. The audacity of you. The audacity of you. Like for you to feel like
I think they did that because we were talking about Tyler Perry. We were talking about.
I was reading the news, literally. I said allegedly.
Yeah, but allegedly, TT don't be going up with keeping up with the update.
But I see them talking
That's
about.
not our fault.
I'm gonna say I see them talking about people all the time though. This is like literally like.
Is y'all good? Is y'all okay?
Wait, I know why. Never mind. I know why.
Why?
CC was cursing.
I was cursing too.
You did curse.
Yeah, they was cursing. That's why.
But that's not misinformation. That would be derogatory.
But that's how they do it. Because somebody was cursing on my live. I was cursing on my live and on accident.
But see,
right, he ain't cut off.
I'm on Instagram too.
Can they hear us?
They talking about gaming and live. First of all, I don't even go live on y'all for gaming. I'm on Twitch, so TT, y'all can really like eat one. I really don't like that. I don't like them trying to censor me. It's already like Mark, trying to censor me, and that ain't cool.
That too, you just reminded me something. I know TikTok, TT mess with us right now, but y'all see what's going on with Facebook again right now? All that stuff they were trying to say about how TikTok was taking out information and stuff like that.
It was really Facebook.
And his face, I got that video too.
Like, and that's why I said why they literally talking about, oh, well, you gave permission for TikTok to look at this, and that. And Facebook was already just listening to every conversation we was having. So what does any of this matter for? Why does any of it matter when Facebook literally has been in all those big old centers that they have, like the center that they have in Memphis that's like messing up the environment and people can't even sleep because it's so bright at night. It looked like the sun outside. It's sitting on their porch. Imagine you can't go to sleep because it's a sun on your porch, basically. Like, why is it that bright anyways? You know what I'm saying? Like that. But again, that's meta. That's a meta, you know what I'm saying? Processing, whatever you want to call it. At the
end of the day, wasn't Mark Zuckerberg he was among all of the billionaires that sat behind Trump in his inauguration. For the first time in history, the Congress and all the people that's supposed to be helping run the country, they wasn't sitting behind the commander in chief. Nah, it was the richest man in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And that still don't sit right with me.
That's what I said. But we want to talk about Elon Musk having information.
That's his rocket just blew up last night. I saw it on the news.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh goodness! I wonder if Trump did that. They into it.
Something else I would love y'all opinion on. That I keep seeing. So are y'all up on like the stuff with like the secret companies and stuff like that? Like y'all know what BlackRock is, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all know how that CEO that got killed, that United Health CEO?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's an article right now. Why is BlackRock suing?
My bad, I was looking.
Because they're an insurance company.
Okay.
Why is BlackRock suing United Health for giving out more benefits and more policies after their CEO got killed? They've been like helping people more
because they're afraid. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, they were denying people that they should not have been denying. It's just like when you pay for insurance, for death insurance, and then they come and tell you, your relative, like, oh, well, he died because he got in a car accident, and this insurance y'all pay for $5,000 or $20,000, but we don't cover car accidents. So, we took it out 2 weeks ago because, we just decided we wasn't going to cover that no more. It's like, well, what happens to all that $20,000 in money? It just goes back into you guys' pockets. That's not right. And somebody should stand up to that. And by the way, when TT did just ban us, we did have over 100 viewers. So that's cool. We ain't tripping, do y'all little thing. That's why I'll be clicking on y'all anyways. We're going to go to the other itch. That's what we do. We're going to the itch. Because itch do not be playing. Itch be cool with it. But we about to get into a song real quick. We about to play. We about to get into some Jaleesa Allen, Count Me Out. This is Dora Lola with all my co-hosts today, Chef B Hollywood,
The Chicago,
Shy Baby,
What's the word?
and Black Divinci. Yes, this is Jaleesa Allen, Count Me Out on Ctrl Alt Delete.
Yeah. Choo-choo, yeah. Remember they all count me out, not on the wind. Yeah. Living no fashion.
Okay, let's go.
Remember they all kill me and I'm starting to win. Remember they played in my face when I begin. I know this life shit not a game, refuse to lose. Even if I got a caught up, can't remove my boo. They really wanna take my place, can't feel my shoes. This bitch really think that she me, who the fuck is you? I really hate a bad bitch with stack attitude. Like I just wanna stack the money, try roll with you. Back to the plan, cause this ain't really done no bitch. It's about to find the shit I know that I'ma get. It's about what I desire, I know I wanna be rich. If you ain't calling about no money, don't call me bitch. If you ain't coming about no money, ain't coming bitch. If you ain't stepping how I'm stepping, you ain't gonna be rich. If you ain't coming how I'm coming, you ain't coming bitch. And if you really want to smoke, get a lot of bitch. Hey, remember they counted out, now I'm starting to win. Remember they played up in my face, now what happened again? I know this life shit not the game, but I refuse to lose. Even if I gotta cut off, can't I remove my boo? They really wanna take my place, can't fit my shoes. This bitch really think she me, who the fuck is you? I really hate a stank bitch with attitude. Hey, who the fuck is you? I'm outside, not in. From out west, not in. You ain't on my kin, and you ain't on my friend. You already know. Yeah, I'm about to blow. Yeah, I'm on her toes, on her ass though. Why they love me? Why they hold love me? Understand, yeah. Why they hold love me? Sing, entertain, get the pennies on me. Hey, hey. Remember they all counted me out, they starting to win. Remember you played up in my face, won't happen again. I know this life shit not a game, I refuse to lose. Even if I gotta cut off, can't eat my boo. They really wanna take my place and fill my shoes. This bitch really thinks that she me, who fuck you? I really hate a bad bitch, what's that got a tool? Like I just wanna stack the money, try to walk too. Back to the plan, cause I ain't really never gonna.
That was Julissa Allen, Count Me Out. And this is Control Alt Delete with your girl Dora Lola and my special guest host, Chef B Hollywood, Shy Baby, and Black Divinci. Y'all, is y'all...
Can you bring me back in?
Yes, I am. I don't know if y'all heard that video. I heard this AM. If not a video, it is a soundbite of Cassie basically threatening, I guess, an escort. So apparently, allegedly, an escort in the case, said that he saw a video of Cassie, and I guess he approached her and told her, and she threatened him, like, well, show me the video, and in the video, in the voice or whatever soundbite that they provided, basically she was threatening to kill him. Like, and she was like, and I'm not gonna do it, somebody else is gonna do it, it's just gonna be done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I ain't gonna lie, kind of seemed like she was playing a few sides of this, like from the voice sound bites, it does kind of seem like she was utilizing the strength of someone else, maybe, possibly. But that was definitely, something to hear for sure. We also had bombs. Okay, there was a video of a Lebanese saxophone player.
Oh, I saw that video. It looked like some out of Hunger Games. It doesn't look real.
It does not look real, but it is real. He's playing the sax while the bombs and the airstrike is coming down. He is in Lebanese, apparently across the water from Israel. And it's getting real out there, guys. I'm not sure what other people are worried about, but I've also been hearing other things and talks about people, other countries, preparing for war. Countries like France.
Iran literally said everyone gonna feel it.
So, and then when they said that, it was like, okay, so that means so everyone should prepare.
Also, the Doomsday plane was landed in Washington this morning.
What Doomsday plane?
So there's a plane that...
Oh, not that plane. It's like it can
fly for days. Yeah,
and it can basically survive a nuclear bomb.
And it has access to the codes and stuff like that. It landed in Washington this morning.
Where did it come from? Or was it somewhere else?
No one knows where
it
because
just
you can't know. Yeah, you can't know the location, but it's just the fact of its videos and everything. It landed in Washington.
So now, fast forward, right? I just watched the TV show because they say that they show us everything in some type of form of showing us. And the TV show, I don't remember the name of it. Basically, it's about like there was supposed to be like a catastrophic event. And the catastrophic event wasn't as extreme as they thought it was going to be. So people survived. But because of the catastrophic event and other people being upset, like other countries being upset because I guess the United States had built like, some type of bunker or whatever that was safe enough to house like a whole group of individuals, like a whole city of individuals. And like the president at the time had like, set the nukes off. The president of the United States in the film. So, yeah. And then like it went back to, I think it was on Apple TV. Definitely going to have to look that up.
I think they definitely have stuff like that. They have so many. Like I remember, and I want to look in deeper into this. I remember I was doing like being a photographer. I get invited to different events, right? And I'm doing an event for some zoning thing. I thought it was small. Just in this little conference room, but no, there's a couple millionaires in there. I don't know who these people are, but I'm listening as I'm taking pictures of what they're talking about, and they're supposed to be building some underground in Chicago, some underground like not bunker, but like storage facility or whatever. That's run for military shit in Chicago over on the east side, somewhere like literally like it is gonna be where it would look like a regular building or whatever store, but they're literally doing something like that.
And I believe that, just like there is a large area that's probably like by Halsted and Cermak, between Cermak and 35th. Yeah. And basically they build it for like bomb sheltering. And it like goes down like so many feet. You can look like
we got missile silos in Lake Michigan. I've lived in the same
What's
spot.
A missile silo? I don't know.
A missile silo is basically where the missile's underground and it can be fired. So my mother, she's 64. She remembered. She told me when she was a little kid, she used to live out of the Wells on 35th, and she remembered how one day they cleared out. Like nobody can go anywhere near the beach. They had police block off everything. You can see how they raised the missile silos up. They raised them up to like work on because
to make sure
because if you don't mess with that for so long, it can explode in the silo. It's like like that's like that material you have to constantly tend to it. Okay. But I won't like she remember she has some pictures. I need her to show them to me again. She showed them to me when she was a kid. She has actual pictures where they took them. You can see them raised up.
That's crazy.
It's so much stuff that they don't tell us about because they don't want people to panic. Like another one. All the stuff going on, right? Chicago is one of the worst places you can be.
I know, right? That's
transportation hub. Everything. Well, I think west. It was east and west has to stop here, and I think we're the only. Ironically, I think we're one of the only airports that can go. If you can go to Iran from Chicago. You can go to like a lot of countries.
Because we got an international. Well, I mean, Gary, they opened themselves as an international hub. Shout out to the mayor and Gary, who has been moving very vigorously as far as rebranding the city.
I mean, yeah, but still, Chicago. It's I don't know. If you wanna hurt America, if you wanna actually make a dent,
don't do Chicago because they don't even like us. Like for real. Like there's a lot of black people here, and you see like they didn't put no money in our community. Like if y'all want to do some real damage, like LA, you know what I'm saying? Like DC, obviously we know that. New York, like duh, because like
heavy on that don't want to put no money in our community, but you put $95 million into a rail line station on 95th.
95 million.
Have you seen the new rail line station? It's been up for some years. That new rail line station.
I know how they said they was extending it.
It was about,
but that was 95 million by itself.
About
just
90
that one.
million. But my nephew, who went to the same middle school that I went to, brought home a book in his third grade that had my name signed in it. But y'all want to work,
So Nike missile site C-44 is a historical landmark. It's at South Wolf Lake Boulevard in Chicago. It's what it's called, Nike Missile Site C-44. Yes, so I'm looking at it. This is cool. Oh, it's near the Portage, Indiana. So I know what that is. It's by the port. Like, so when you're going towards like probably like 87th or something like that. But they do have a map of them. So we do have a few of them here in Chicago. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them in the city of Chicago, which makes sense. And when you look at them, that's crazy. It's like they're basically surrounding the city of surrounding Cook County in reality, and a few of them right in parts of Indiana. That's pretty dope. Actually, I'm gonna pull it up really quick so that the people can see, so they can be, share this. Okay. There it is, you guys. As you can see, these are all the areas and locations where there are, missile silos right here that are protecting us, right? I would assume those missile silos are protecting the citizens from anything that might come this way, maybe, I don't think that they would blow us up.
I was saying, but it's not for us. It's just the United States has so many different, like has so many nuclear weapons. Like it's crazy when you think like they literally just have them just in.
So those are nuclear weapons?
Yeah.
No, they're just sitting right there.
Yeah, I mean it's not accessible at all to the public. You can't just swim and bump into it.
But they look like they're surrounding us.
It just made me
I don't know. Just as long as they don't drop them nukes on us, because there has been history records in the history of them dropping bombs on Black communities specifically.
Yes.
I don't know about anybody else's community. I've never seen them drop any bombs on the Hispanic community. I don't even ever seen them drop no bombs in Mexico. Let me just say that. Right? But they certainly have dropped bombs.
America has killed more Americans than anyone else.
That's crazy. That's definitely crazy, y'all. Y'all know, so we have, according, to the authorities, which are calling Operation Soteria Shield, a successful crackdown on child sex offenders, but also highlights the widespread nature of the crime in North Texas, y'all. Last Tuesday, Dallas FBI and over 70 partnering law enforcement agencies, I'm just trying to figure out why it took 70 of them, announced that 244 individuals have been charged with child exploitation for trafficking. The number of offenders arrested and the children rescued in this operation are stunning. 109 children were recovered from this place. Hopefully those children do get to their family members, like they can go back to people who have been missing them, looking for them. Hopefully they can get them, in a healthy mood, because that is, kind of crazy. Like 109 children. And hold on, now we're talking about children. I believe it was 800 children. Let me see. There were bodies found there were baby bodies found.
One thing that I've always wondered, all these kids go missing. If I had a kid and he went missing, I'm gonna be very welcome about it. There's nothing you can do to make me shut up. There's nothing you can do to make me not post about it and take how I think this is that happened. All these kids missing. Where the parents at? Like I genuinely I be thinking that all these kids that get snatched off the streets. Where the parents? Who?
They collecting their money. They go from.
Some of them parents do be out here, messed up about their babies for real, and they just be messed up, mentally messed up, So here it is. The remains of 800 babies and children were found in a waste tank at a nun-run Irish unwed mother and baby home. And according to the reports, they literally only had one burial on record. Yeah, that's.
You mean to tell me Wait, so I'm confused. What people was just dropping their kids off here or something like that? Just...
So back in the days, and this is probably before I was a teenager. Probably like when my parent was a teenager, and a little bit before that. When kids or girls would get pregnant, they would send them away. And most of the time, they send them into like little, a home where it's like churches, like a little church, and basically they like all sleep in the same room. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like 50 girls in a room, and they do different stuff, learn different stuff, and then they take their babies at the end for the most part. They get their babies away for adoption. So nearly 800 infant remains basically could have been found allegedly found in the former sewage tank. The home was run by Catholic nuns that closed in 1961 after many children died there.
Nobody searched the building? Y'all just now finding out?
Well, it was in Ireland, Ireland. And, in a lot of places, especially Roman Catholic, like it's very known. Like I remember years ago when they said there was like an old church and I think they tore it down or something. Because they don't, if you notice, they don't really bother, Catholic churches once they get closed down. They kind of just leave them there. Most of the time, don't nobody tear it down and just get the property and none of that. So they tore one down and they were finding, baby bodies in there. And some of the bodies they were saying it could have been like the children of the nuns, if they were having whatever with the priests. But then they're like, nah, some of them babies just wasn't that. And in reality, some of them babies could have been like us,
That's crazy.
Because research, because today is a Black History Day, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Juneteenth, shout out to all the freedom fighters. So that game that we play where somebody sits, well, no, when you hit the football through the little hole to hit the little bottle is sitting right there, or the button. So it used to be a baby right there, one of us. Back in the days, it was. So there's a school that put out pictures from back in the days, and some of the pictures that they put out from back in the days was from like a carnival in like 1940 something. And in that carnival, basically one of the games was hit the baby with the ball, the N-word baby with the ball.
The baby will die, right? Right.
I mean, basically, I would assume, a baby get hit with a ball so many times, yeah.
How was I even want to think of doing that?
It's worse. You ever heard of gator baiting?
Right, all of that kind of stuff.
When you get a chance, take a deep breath before you do, and just search up gator baiting. They literally used to throw black children, tie a string around their neck, throw them into a river, whatever the case, and let the alligator bite onto the kid, eat it, whatever, to get it out, so they can then kill it and eat the alligator. Yes, they used to use black babies, newborns. Imagine you a mother. Imagine your child. The moments after you give birth, it's taken. Had a rope tied around his neck and thrown into a river to be used as fucking food.
Well,
they would have had to kill me.
A lot of times they did.
Girl, I probably will.
Shut up. Nah, but for real.
Well, we do.
I barely let my baby go outside. I don't let people watch my child. It be so much shit going on. I would. This whole winter, she was in the house. The beginning of the summer, she was in the house. I don't even play that shit. I be so cautious when it comes to my daughter, bro.
There's too much out here. It's too many factors.
Yes, indeed. Well, we do have a little word from Skilla Baby. Because like we said earlier, his car was shot up 20 times. Yes, this here happened in Detroit last month. In a few humble words, he gets defiant against unnamed haters and some new rhymes. I guess, he clapped back, basically, talking about how he doesn't fear any men. He only fears God, which is, totally okay. So here it is.
Don't never underestimate men.
Right. Okay. So here's Skilla Baby. Right here. Oh, sorry, y'all. Well, Skilla Baby, okay, replying to all those individuals who've been telling him to get his get back, to all those reactions, whatever those people have been saying. And what do y'all think about his reaction? You know, his response.
He wasn't wrong. But at the same time,
what, girl?
you need to. I feel like if that didn't happen to you, you need to kind of at least chill out. Like it's ways to handle stuff.
If somebody
and like if you made a diss track about the people that just shot you up, bro, like,
they still looking for you.
Right. They gonna look for you. They gonna look for you again because you talking shit. I mean, talking stuff. I'm sorry. You was talking stuff again after what happened to you. So they're gonna come back for you, and then you have like you just gonna continue the cycle. What's going on? But he ain't wrong for not fearing nobody either. Like, don't nobody scare me either.
True.
They said don't let nobody put fear in your heart unless it's God.
Right.
He wasn't wrong about that, but it's ways to handle stuff. There's certain ways to go about things.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. Well, like we said, glad you feeling better, Skilla Baby. Okay.
Yeah,
sending much love to you. You hear me? That's a lot of times to get shot at for sure. Even though we hear about people getting shot at like one.
To be alive.
Yeah, for
Right.
sure. Yeah.
Well, he got shot like 14 times or something like that.
I don't know. That's a lot though. That's a lot.
My baby daddy got shot 14 times. And his he just now, like, you know how when you get shot in your hand, like your hand is do that little, it was something wrong with his
Nerve
hand.
damage.
Yeah, nerve damage in his hand. He couldn't do, but he getting better and stuff like that. He be exercising his hands and stuff. He could hold it out better now. But
well, that's good though. You want to be doing better. All right, y'all. We're about to play one more song. Well, not one more song. We're about to play this song right here. This Fendi right here. Shout out to Big Fendi. You know, the big one, not the little one. Real quick, this the baddest.
Yeah, like this. Hey, who the baddest bitch? Turn me up. What? Hey, who the baddest bitch? I'm giving some just like this. Hey, who the baddest bitch? Turn me up. What? Hey, who the baddest bitch? Got me looking what a sassy bitch. Right here, we got the nasty bitches. Ain't no beefing over here, that's for the maddest bitches. Take a trip around the world, we living lavish with it. I don't need spin a block, but spin a bag to hit it. Take a shot if you lit, let them know you it. Ain't talking about no cold, let them know you sick. You the shit, you legit, and you super rich. You the shit, you legit, and you super rich. What? Hey, who the baddest bitches? Got me looking what a sassy bitches. Right here, we got the nasty bitches. Ain't no beefing over here, that's for the maddest bitches. Top who, flop who, I am not you. Ain't need top 10, but I top you. You was never number one, you like top 2. And that's still doing bad, cause it's not true. Top who, flop who, I am not you. Ain't need top 10, but I top you. You was never number one, you like top 2. And that's still doing bad, cause it's not true. Hey, who the baddest bitches? Got me looking what a sassy bitches. Right here, we got the nasty bitches. Ain't no beefing over here, that's for the maddest bitches. Like this. Hey, who the baddest bitches? Hey, who the baddest bitches? Hey, who the bad?
I'm proud with you, I'm proud with you, take some love with you, before I let you go. I'm proud with you, I'm proud with you, take some love with you, before I let you. 'Cause you the guy, 'cause you the guy, with your brown eye. With your brown eyes, make me so alive, make me so alive. This ain't my life, you my guide. Proud with you, oh, proud with you, oh, fifth love with you, oh, love with you, oh, proud with you, oh, proud with you, oh, fifth love with you, oh, love with you, shoot a guy, shoot a guy, with your brown eyes. With your brown eyes, make me so alive, so alive. Make me stay my life, yeah, 'cause you the guy. Might pull around on you good, might have to take a little bit of love. Tripping all over our love. I am in you must try to my love. You might just make me pack up from my city. You say you're ready to go, no, I'm with it. I will come out with my love, fight for my love, talk for my love, 'cause you give me love. I'm proud with you, oh, I'm proud with you, oh, it's proud with you, oh, all in you, oh, I'm proud with you, oh, I'm proud with you, oh, it's proud with you, oh, all in you, 'cause you the guy, 'cause you the guy, with your brown eyes. With your brown eyes, it's so alive, so alive. 'Cause you the guy, yeah, 'cause you my guy. With you till the wheels fall. Ride with you till I can't walk. With you till the wheels fall. Will you ride with me till the wheels fall? Ride with me till we can't no more. Ride with me till the wheels fall. Oh, hey, with your brown eyes, brown eyes, so alive, so alive. Shoot my guy.
Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? It's your girl Dora Lola on Control Alt Delete with my co-host Chef B Hollywood. My co-host Shy Baby.
What's the word?
Okay, and my co-host Black Divinci baby. Yes, indeed. And we appreciate y'all for tuning in on this Thirsty Thursdays. Make sure it's Juneteenth. So at the end of the day, it's Black
Happy
people.
Black Power Day.
It's Black Power Day. It's Freedom Day. At the end of the day, and we live on air.
Give us a second.
Yep, do that. Close that door real quick. I know you heard me say that. Again, we got a little unnecessary interruption because what we say today was Freedom Day because it's about who today?
Freedom.
Freedom Day. Plain and simple. Exactly.
I won't get up. Rosa Parks.
You hear me? Control Alt Delete next Thursday, y'all. All right, if y'all want to play, y'all better make sure y'all hit Chef B Hollywood before them plays get sold out, baby, because them plays get sold out. I don't know
what platform can they find y'all on, y'all?
Yeah, Chef B Hollywood. What do they find you at?
What's y'all platform?
_Sierra20 on Instagram and Sierra Parker on Facebook.
Yes,
mine is the Chosen Tayo Naya on Facebook, and my Instagram is prettygirl_Shay22.
Okay, period. And CC, Chef B.
My Instagram or Instagram and TikTok is BLK, and then Da Vinci, like Leonardo da Vinci. And then my other Instagram is Black Divinci Creation.
All right. And y'all know where to find me at, okay? We got a little visitor in here. We got some interns and stuff. We got like some baby interns. We got regular interns and we got baby interns.
Baby.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all follow your girl right here, Control Alt Delete's girl, Dora Lola on Instagram. Okay, follow me on Facebook at Dorjan Alberts, or you can follow me at Dora Saves the World. We also have Control Alt Delete Instagram on. We're also on all platforms, so make sure y'all go find Control Alt Delete, y'all. Okay, we got new shows coming up. We got You Think You Could Cook with Chef B Hollywood. We got Put Your Two Pennies In with Jarrell. Okay, and we got a whole bunch of other new shows coming out. Unleashed. Control Alt Delete, y'all. We expanding with big dog status. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't stumping with us yet.
Exactly. You know
you learning to stump with us.
You know. So with further ado, y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We got to get up out of here the right way.
You gonna be a big dog.
The YNs, okay?
We know none of that. Make sure y'all follow WindyCityUnderground.com. Okay, your music, your station. Yes, baby. And this is Cartier 215, because everybody else who ain't celebrating Freedom Day, you know what they can do. Hit the road.
Jack and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back
no more.
Hey, cause I don't need a hoe, I'm with a hoe. Me, I don't need a hoe, I'm with a hoe. Me, cause I don't need a hoe, I'm with a hoe. I don't need a hoe, I'm with a hoe. Me, I don't need a hoe, I'm with a hoe. Me, I don't need a hoe, I'm with a hoe. Me, I don't need a hoe, I'm with a hoe. You want me, why you want me? Cause you gotta tell you please. Big juicy booty, she let Dookie yell on my sheet. You gotta roll, stop and jump like that ass is on fire. I cut you off, cause you was bumping big and liar. I know my chicken, they said it ain't. If you got it, you just say quick Cartier. Bitch, I don't know why you lying. I bet you hit the road in the same shoe that you bought. You said you want me my what? Want me your daughter. My girl, imagine that. You was tipping right like a trip. I hit hard, kick him out, they like Cartier trip. Yeah, I know. Young black nigga with drip. They for your what? I'd rather spin the shit on the fit. Like hit the motherfucker roll like you a hiker or something. Wait, she gay. I think she dagging or something. I got money in my pocket. Think she like me or something. Wait, think she my wifey or something. No. Hey, don't you come? No. Yeah. Baby, hit the look. Yeah. Yeah. Because why? Because I don't need a hoe, I'm with a hoe. Me, I don't need a hoe, I'm with a hoe. Me, I don't need a hoe, I'm with a hoe. Me, because I don't need a hoe, I'm with a hoe. Me, hit the road. Ooh. Baby.
cityunderground.com. Your music, your station.